Hello, everyone. It's Troy and Jamie, and we are back with your 3-minute impact for leaders. I'm Troy Rulmyr with Vanguard Employment Services and
Jamie Paisley with Jamie Paisley Coaching LLC.
So, Jamie, you kind of came up with a really great topic this week, and I kind of want you to just run with it. So, how about you take the controls and I'll sit back and let you look good?
Okay. We're talking about constraint. There's so much going on in our world. There's so much going on in our businesses always. And a really effective tool to use, which seems very simple but is not utilized enough, is constraint. Simplifying, only focusing on the things that are important. And if you want to use this tool for your business, you also have to use it in your personal life, because all of the other things that are, taking your energy and your momentum and your thought process away from what's really important are the things that need to be cut out. Really, you need to constrain what you're putting your energy into to get the most effect out of it.
So, you said focus on what's important. What does that look like?
Yes. I mean, the thing is for everybody, it's going to be different. It depends, what's really important in your business right now, what your quarterly goals are, where your business needs to advance, what in your life is important to you, and your core values are there. And so that's really a personal decision. But identifying what's most important and what needs to be improved and worked on is what's going to lead you to that answer.
Right. When I think of constraint, I think of time vampires. And I think people think of time vampires as other people just because we have this idea of vampires and it's getting close to Halloween. But time vampires can be anything. It could be a task that sucks you in, a certain report that you have to do, or it could be something inanimate like Facebook, where you jump in and the next thing you know, 2 hours are gone. One thing Jamie and I like to talk about is really focusing on what's important, and however that looks to you, make it a priority. And I think Jamie would agree, schedule time for it. Like, really be intentional on, this is important, this needs to get done, and this is when I'm going to schedule time. If you're consistent, it's going to make it a lot easier. So, Jamie, knowing that time vampires can be troublesome, who cares? Why would I even want to worry about constraint?
You know what? I actually just thought of Steve Jobs. He used to wear the black turtleneck every day because he didn't, that was his constraint. He did not want to think about what he was wearing. He didn't want his energy to be sucked anywhere else. Like you're talking about an energy vampire. He's like, just wanted to have the decision, like to eat the same thing for lunch every day, to wear the same thing, and to not worry about it. And the reason that the space and the capacity to think about the big things, which lead you to scaling your business, to being able to pivot, and to being open to creative solutions, you need to have the space for them instead of thinking about the things that aren't going to really matter. And it's super important right now to be able to scale, pivot, and come up with those creative solutions, because we're in more uncertain times than we have been in the past, in the sense of we don't really know what's going to happen with businesses. We don't really know what's going to happen with the economy. We don't really know what's going to happen with COVID and the election coming up. And so having that capacity to pivot and come up with those solutions is massively important.
I agree. So I guess we should leave them with a question. What do you think? How do they go about implementing constraint?
I mean, really, it's not just looking at this and saying, oh, that's a good idea, that's a great concept. It's like really looking at your life and seeing what you can cut out, what makes everything more kind of systematic, so you have space for the important things in your business and in your life.
I think that is a great point. So we're up against it. This has been your 3-minute impact for leaders. Check us out on our YouTube channel. All of our links are below in the comments. Troy and Jamie signing out. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.